Why Maureen Mccormick filmed these episodes without a bra. Maureen Mccormick, best known for her iconic role as Marcia Brady on The Brady Bunch, has become a beloved figure in American pop culture. Born on August 5, 1956, in Los Angeles, California, McCormick's journey to stardom was marked by both triumphs and personal challenges, making her life story a fascinating blend of public success and private struggles. Her portrayal of Marcia Brady, the perfect big sister in the hit sitcom that aired from 1969 to 1974, made McCormick a household name, a role she would forever be associated with. However, her career was far from limited to one character, and her life story is a testament to her resilience and enduring presence in the entertainment industry. Maureen Denise McCormick was born into a middle-class family in Los Angeles, California. Her father, Richard McCormick, worked as a film editor, and her mother, Irene, was a homemaker. From an early age, McCormick was drawn to the world of performance. She began taking dance and acting lessons as a young girl, honing her skills for a future career in show business. By the time she was a teenager, McCormick had already begun to make a name for herself in Hollywood, landing commercial roles and minor television appearances. Her big break came when she was cast in The Brady Bunch at just 13 years old. Created by Sherwood Schwartz, The Brady Bunch quickly became one of the most iconic TV shows of its era. McCormick was cast as Marcia Brady, the eldest daughter of the Brady family, a role that played on the themes of sibling rivalry, family values, and adolescent drama. Marcia's character was portrayed as the epitome of the all-American girl, popular, smart, and generally perfect, which made her both a role model and a target for comedic mishaps on the show. McCormick's portrayal of Marcia Brady earned her widespread recognition. She became a symbol of 1970s youth culture, appearing on countless magazine covers, from teen magazines to family publications. Fans adored her sweet demeanor and beautiful appearance, making McCormick one of the most beloved television stars of the era. She was especially known for the classic line "Marcia, Marcia, Marcia," a famous quote from a Brady Bunch episode that became part of American pop culture. Despite the success of The Brady Bunch, McCormick's life was not without its challenges. After the series ended in 1974, McCormick struggled to find roles that could match the popularity of her character, Marcia Brady. Her early success led to high expectations, and it was difficult for her to transition from a child star to an adult actress. During the late 1970s and 1980s, McCormick found herself battling personal issues, including a battle with depression, eating disorders, and substance abuse. These challenges were exacerbated by the intense pressure of being a former child star. McCormick has been open about the struggles she faced in the years following her time on The Brady Bunch. She entered rehab for substance abuse in the 1980s and faced periods of isolation as she worked to reclaim her sense of self outside of her famous television persona. In her memoir, Here's the Story: Surviving Marcia Brady and Finding My True Voice, McCormick candidly shared the emotional toll that her struggles had on her personal and professional life. This vulnerability allowed fans to see a new side of her, one that reflected not only the pressures of fame but also her strength and determination to rebuild her life. Despite the difficulties she encountered, McCormick's career didn't end after The Brady Bunch. Over the years, she made a successful return to television, reprising her role as Marcia Brady in various spin-offs and reunion specials, including The Brady Bunch Hour and The Brady Brides. She also made guest appearances on a range of popular TV shows, including The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and Bewitched. In addition to her television appearances, McCormick pursued a career in music, releasing a self-titled album in 1973, though it didn't achieve major commercial success. She later returned to acting and participated in reality television programs, which gave her a fresh wave of recognition. One of the most notable of these was her appearance on Celebrity Fit Club, a reality show that focused on helping celebrities lose weight and improve their health. During her time on the show, McCormick earned respect for her honesty and determination to improve her physical and emotional well-being. The decision for Maureen McCormick to film certain episodes of The Brady Bunch without a bra is a subject that has sparked curiosity among fans and pop culture enthusiasts alike. To understand the reasoning behind this, It's important to explore both the societal context of the 1970s and McCormick's personal experiences during the filming process. The 1970s was a decade that saw considerable shifts in fashion and cultural attitudes, particularly around women's clothing and personal expression. The feminist movement was gaining momentum, advocating for more freedom in personal choices, including attire. Women began to embrace more relaxed and casual styles, reflecting a desire for comfort and liberation from traditional norms. The concept of going braless became a symbol of this cultural shift, representing both rebellion against restrictive clothing and a desire for comfort and autonomy over one's own body. For many, this trend was seen as part of the larger push for equality and freedom from societal expectations. For McCormick, being part of a popular family sitcom in an era where television was becoming more progressive presented its own challenges and opportunities. While the Brady Bunch was known for its wholesome family values and wholesome characters, there was also a subtle shift in how female characters were portrayed. The style choices, especially for young women like McCormick's character, Marcia Brady, began to reflect these changing societal dynamics. As the actress who portrayed Marcia Brady, McCormick was thrust into the spotlight during the peak of the Brady Bunch's popularity. While Marcia was often portrayed as the ideal teenage girl, she was also a character that was, in many ways, ahead of her time in terms of fashion and behavior. Marcia was often depicted as being very concerned with her appearance and fitting in, but she was also the older sister who dealt with typical teenage issues such as boy troubles, sibling rivalry, and personal insecurities. In the context of McCormick's personal experience, the decision to sometimes appear without a bra on screen likely came as part of a broader decision to embody the more liberated spirit of the times. McCormick herself has spoken about how, like many young women in Hollywood, she felt pressure to meet certain beauty standards while also wanting to express herself in a way that felt authentic to the changing cultural landscape. Filming The Brady Bunch was a unique experience, given that it was a family-oriented sitcom that was widely popular among children and parents alike. At the same time, the show was being made in an industry where fashion and appearance were often scrutinized. In the case of McCormick's wardrobe choices, including whether or not she wore a bra on camera, it was likely a mix of personal comfort, fashion trends, and the evolving norms of the entertainment industry that led to her decision. McCormick herself has admitted to feeling conflicted about some of the fashion decisions she had to make as part of the character. As she matured, McCormick also became more aware of her own image in the public eye. Despite the pressures she faced as a young actress, she was also becoming increasingly self-assured, perhaps reflected in some of the wardrobe choices she made during filming. Though bra-less moments on screen were not necessarily deliberate statements, they can be seen as a reflection of McCormick's personal evolution and the cultural trends of the time. The impact of Maureen McCormick's fashion on pop culture. The decision to film episodes without a bra did not go unnoticed by fans, and it likely added another layer to the character of Marcia Brady, who was often viewed as the epitome of the idealized American teenager. This fashion choice gave her an even more human and relatable side, as it made her seem more approachable and less perfect. Marcia Brady was already a beloved character, but this choice further endeared her to audiences who saw her as someone who could challenge conventional norms while still fitting within the broader context of the show. McCormick's decisions about her character's wardrobe have been analyzed by pop culture scholars as a microcosm of the larger societal shifts of the 1970s. By defying some of the gender norms of the time, McCormick became part of a larger conversation about women's autonomy and how television characters could reflect or even challenge societal expectations. McCormick has reflected on her time on The Brady Bunch with mixed feelings. While she enjoyed her role as Marcia Brady and appreciated the fame that came with it, she also faced personal struggles, particularly related to body image and the pressures of Hollywood. In interviews, McCormick has spoken about her battle with insecurity and her experiences with eating disorders, which were exacerbated by the constant focus on her appearance in the media. In this light, her decision to sometimes appear without a bra could be seen not just as a fashion statement, but as part of a larger process of self-expression and coping with the pressures she faced as a young woman in the public eye. Whether it was a way for her to feel freer, more authentic, or simply more comfortable in the clothing choices available to her. This aspect of her portrayal of Marcia Brady represents the complexities of being a young star in an era of changing cultural and fashion norms. Maureen McCormick's choice to film certain episodes of The Brady Bunch without a bra is a nuanced topic that ties into both the evolving fashion trends of the 1970s and her own personal experiences as a young woman in Hollywood. The decision reflects broader societal changes and also serves as an example of how TV characters, like Marcia Brady, were able to reflect cultural shifts, even if subtly. While it was just one small aspect of McCormick's portrayal of her iconic character, it speaks volumes about the pressures, choices, and transformations she experienced during her time on the show. Beyond her public persona, McCormick is a loving mother and wife. She married her longtime partner, Michael Cummings, in 1985, and the couple has one daughter, Natalie. McCormick has often spoken about the importance of family in her life and how it helped her through the tough times. She found stability and strength in her marriage, and in later years, McCormick became an advocate for mental health awareness, using her platform to help others who were struggling with similar issues.